Once upon a magical time, in a charming little cottage surrounded by a vibrant garden, lived two little kids with their parents, Myra, a 7-year-old girl, and her 3-year-old brother Neevie. One bright and sunny morning, as they were tending to their beloved garden, they noticed something strange. Their biggest, shiniest pumpkin was missing. "Oh no! Where could it have gone?" exclaimed Myra, her eyes wide with surprise. Neevie, with his curious mind racing, couldn't stop thinking about the missing pumpkin. That night, as he drifted off to sleep, he was transported into a magical dream. In his dream, a sparkling fairy with shimmering wings appeared before him. "Don't worry, Neevie," the fairy said with a warm smile. "I've borrowed your pumpkin for a very special spell. We're going to help Cinderella go to the royal ball." Neevie watched in awe as the fairy waved her wand, transforming the pumpkin into a magnificent golden carriage. Cinderella, dressed in rags, appeared, looking astonished. With another flick of the fairy's wand, Cinderella's rags turned into a breathtaking gown, and glass slippers adorned her feet. "Remember, my dear," the fairy warned, "the magic will only last until the stroke of midnight." As Cinderella climbed into the carriage, Neevie felt a rush of excitement. He followed the carriage to the grand palace where the royal ball was in full swing. Cinderella danced the night away with the prince, capturing everyone's hearts with her grace and beauty. But as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy's warning. She dashed out of the palace, leaving one delicate glass slipper behind. The carriage, now a pumpkin again, rolled back to the fairy, who waved her wand once more. The next morning, Neevie woke up with a start. He hurried to the garden with Myra. To their amazement, there sat their pumpkin, as if it had never been gone. "Myra, look, the pumpkin is back," Neevie exclaimed, his eyes sparkling with wonder. Myra, intrigued by her brother's excitement, asked,
"Neevie, what happened? Where did it go?"
Neevie smiled mysteriously.
"I think it went on an adventure."
"A magical adventure." Myra's big brown eyes sparkled with curiosity.
"What kind of adventure? Tell me, Neevie." "Well, let's just say it might have helped someone very special get to a royal ball." "You mean like Cinderella?"
Neevie whispered.
"But that's
with a
our
wink.
little secret, okay?"
Myra giggled, nodding eagerly. "Okay, it's our secret." Their mom, overhearing the conversation, smiled knowingly. "It seems like you two have quite the imagination. Why don't we make a delicious pie with that pumpkin and see if it tastes as magical as the story?" As they carried the pumpkin inside, a soft glow began to emanate from it. Suddenly, with a gentle pop, the pumpkin opened, revealing a tiny, sparkling fairy. "Thank you for freeing me," the fairy exclaimed. "I can grant each of you one wish." Myra's eyes sparkled as she said, "I wish for our garden to always be blooming with flowers and magic." Neevie chimed in, "And I wish for every child to have their own magical adventure." With a wave of her wand, the fairy granted their wishes. Instantly, the garden bloomed with vibrant flowers and enchanting creatures. "Remember," the fairy said with a twinkle, "the magic lies within you. Share your adventures, and more will come." From that day on, Myra and Neevie explored their garden, finding new wonders and crafting stories filled with imagination. Every autumn, they cherished the magic that began with one shiny pumpkin, realizing that the greatest adventures were waiting to be discovered right in their own backyard.